to the net. He's hauled down. Scores! Brute strength. One-on-one. How do you do? He scores! What a goal! From the defenseman, centering pass. He scores! That ought to do it. 2-on-1, backhander, great save!
All right, now it's time for the opening face-off for today's game. Islanders win the draw. Esch skates to the puck and he'll play it. Over the blue line. He gets worked over by Janssen. In the corner. Brings it out. In over the line. Hard wrist shot by Kavasha. Knocked him off the puck. Great contact. Over the line. Turned away by DiPietro. Hit. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Pekka! Esch reached out for the puck. New York makes a line change. Over the blue line. Out of their defensive end. It's given up by Pekka. Knocked over. That's showing authority. The coin is going to the box for roughing.
I think someone let their temper get the better of them, and it ended up hurting their team.
Philadelphia is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Here's a peek at the starting lineup for the Islanders in this game. They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Hanzus. In front. Brings it out. Over the line. He gets pushed by Janssen. Takes it behind the net. Esch made the save. At center. Into the attacking zone. Hit.
Another hit like that and sparks will fly.
Yashin now with the puck. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Sent flying.
That was a devastating blow.
Stick save. Brings it out. In over the line. Checked.
A great job of stepping up.
Across. Brings it out. Over the line. Markov bowls him over. Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Pitkanen. Shoots the puck. Goes behind his net. Moved over by Hammerlick. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Janssen. Esch made the brilliant save. Brings it out. Over the line. Run over.
Jim, that was a major league bump.
Janssen. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Shove. Philadelphia is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Moved ahead by Amati. Brings it out. Philadelphia makes a line change. Hit.
Excellent physical play.
Brings it out. Shove. Over the blue line. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Checked.
It's getting rough out there.
It's intercepted by Leclerc. Recchi grabbed it. Rips one. Brings it out. Coast to coast. Big hit.
It's getting pretty intense down there.
Hanzus in over the line. Taken out.
You've got to keep your head up.
Blake brings it out. Over the blue line. He gets bumped off the puck. Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Pushed. DiPietro freezes the puck. There's the Philadelphia Flyers starting lineup. They're getting ready for the faceoff. And And the faceoff is won by Pekka. Brings it out. Over the line. Esch freezes the puck. Esch is a phenomenal talent. He makes saves he has no business making.
Ask any shooter in the league and they'll tell you, he's one of the toughest to beat night in and night out.
Faceoff won by Pekka. He gets checked by Jesus.
He delivered a message with that one.
In over the line. Bowled over.
I could feel that one from here.
Played over the blue line. He gets checked. In front. Esch made the huge save. Into the attacking zone. Hammerlick out-muscles him. New York puts its checking line out. Shove. Brings it out. Over the line. He gets out-muscled by Nienema.
He's really throwing his weight around.
Hunter brings it out. In over the line. Over the blue line. He gets taken out by Janssen.
He took him down.
Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Played across. Scatchard fires it. Esch covers up for the whistle. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. And the faceoff is won by Pekka. He gets muscled off the puck. Hunter grabbed it. Over the line. He gets roughed up by Janssen. Quick pass up. Brings it out. Quick puck movement. In over the line.
Hit. You can hear that one up here.
Brings it out. Over the blue line. Short pass. Out of their defensive end. Shove into the attacking zone. Over the line. Brings it out. A lateral pass. He gets run over by a coin.
That was a throwdown.
Shove. Across. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Esch freezes the puck. This guy's ready to break out. You can see it in his game.
I agree with you on this one, Jim. I love his play. He could be a year away from becoming an elite talent.
The players are lining up at the faceoff circle. The faceoff goes to Philadelphia. Shoved. Moved over center. Into the attacking zone. Recchi shoots the puck. The shot is blocked by Nienema. Blake. In over the line. He gets bowled over by Jesus. Over the line. Shoved. Right in front. Passed ahead. Passed over. Over the blue line. He gets worked over by Malahoff. Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Brings it out. In over the line. Turned aside by Esch. Quick pass up. Brings it out. Over the line. He gets hit by Tchaikovsky.
He had him coming and going.
Checked.
These checks keep everyone on their toes, Jim. It'd be tough to track that one down.
Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Savage. Moved up. Shoots it quickly. Carpet sand. Blocks the shot. Goes behind his net. Tchaikovsky corrals the puck. In over the line. Crushed.
A smackdown.
Philadelphia Flyers are going to change players. Advances the puck. The Islanders are going to make a full change. Bates gets smoked.
That was a big league body check.
Into the attacking zone. Shoots the puck. Blocked. Brings it up. Over the line. Passed ahead. Right it. Scores upstairs.
Came back out, and he was ready and waiting for it.
Face-off won by Hanzus. Run over.
A devastating hit. Big hit. There's some physical play. Rocked. That looked like trouble.
And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0.
That first period was tight.
Hopefully we'll see things open up in the second. The action's about to start. Philadelphia wins the faceoff. He gets laid out by Pekka. Over the blue line. Passed across by Hunter. Esch made the save. In over the line. Leclerc gets pushed. Move back. Cranks one. Door slammed shut by DiPietro. Into the attacking zone. Pekka. Johnson. In. He scores, and it's 2-0.
Wow, it's really not fair when a guy can shoot it like that.
Nice goal. He's going to score more often than not with that kind of slap shot. Philadelphia was hoping to sort out their defense during the break.
Yeah, but they're still playing loose hockey. That's leaving a lot of chances for the other team's shooters.
Brings it out. Hanzus now has the puck. Pushed. Hunter. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line.
Hit! Let's see how he responds to that.
Brings it out. Over the line. One-timer. Great save!
Oh, Jim, you can see by the look on his face, he can't believe he didn't beat the goalie with that one.
About to drop the puck. And the faceoff is won by Pekka. Moved over, brings it out. Nice move there by Hunter. In front, run over.
He got laid out.
Esch freezes the puck. We're ready for the faceoff. Pekka won the draw. Wrist shot blocked. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Kapanen shoots the puck. Pekka brings it out. Into the attacking zone. He gets hit by Ragnarsson.
Jim, that's how you earn respect in this game.
Philadelphia should look to shoot a bit more here.
Absolutely. You can't score if you don't put the puck on net. I know it's a tired cliche, but it's true. They have to force the goalie to do some work.
Face-off won by Hanzus. Brings it out. Over the line. Right in front. DiPietro freezes the puck. Greg, I think the Flyers are lucky to have a guy like Ken Hitchcock at the helm.
Well, Jim, with a Stanley Cup ring on his finger and Olympic gold under his belt, he knows what it takes to get this team to the top.
And the faceoff is won by Hanzus. DiPietro denies him. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Hunter in front. Tremendous save. Esch covers up. The ref is ready to drop the puck. Islanders win the draw. Knocked down. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. He gets checked, but Hanzus scores right through traffic.
A good wrist shot is hard to stop, and that was a good wrist shot.
Face-off won by Sketcher. Rubbed off the puck. Malikov brings it out. Passed up to the neutral zone. Checked. Quick pass up. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Over center ice. Over the line. Checked. In front. He gets checked by Desjardins. Ragnarsson. Into the attacking zone. Brings it out. In over the line. Savage controls the puck. Over the blue line. Played across. Over the line. Moved across. Into the attacking zone. Wrist shot from the left. Blocked. Brings it out. In over the line. Offside. The puck is about to be dropped. And the faceoff is won by Jesus. Mowed down.
Talk about a headache.
Over the blue line. Saved by DiPietro. Quick pass up. Right in front. Out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Shove. Quick puck movement. Brings it out. In over the line. Hit. Blake. Brings it out. Over the line. Taken out.
That'll keep him honest.
Over the blue line. Ricky gets leveled.
He took a solid check there.
Blake into the attacking zone. Pushed off the puck. Johnson grabbed it. Blake grabbed it. Brings it out. The Islanders are going to make a full change. Pekka! Turned aside. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Desjardins. Quick shot. Saved by DiPietro. Brings it out. Moved over. Over the line. Run over. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. One time by Somick. Behind the net. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Shoots the puck. Brilliant save by Esch. Centers it. Muscled off the puck. In behind. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Quick puck movement. In front. Great save. Moved up. Into the attacking zone. Taken out. Brings it out. In over the line. Laid out. Moved over. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Checked. Brings it out. Over the line. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Ninema fired it hard. He misses. Shove. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Turned away. Checked. Hunter. Heavy shot from beside the net. Turned aside by Esch. Over the blue line. Cannonading drive. Brings it out. Played over by Hunter. Over the line. Pushed. Thrashed. Brings it out. Crushed. Into the attacking zone. He gets rocked up by Recchi. Delayed penalty coming up for Philadelphia. He scores to make it 3-1.
There's nothing as lethal as a quick and accurate wrist shot.
The goalie will be seeing that one in his nightmares. won by Pekka. Passed up to the neutral zone. In over the line. Shove. Shoots the puck. Esch stabbed at it. Across. Level over the blue line. And there's the horn to end the second. 3-1's the score as we head to the break. A decisive edge on the scoreboard after 40 minutes, but there's still plenty of hockey to be played as we get set for the start of the third period. And the faceoff is won by Jesus. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. He gets shoved by Niinema. Jesus shoots. Saved by DiPietro. In over the line. Wrist shot by Hunter. Blocked. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Quick puck movement. Intercepted. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Right in front. Leg save by Esch. Brings it out. Moved across. Brings it out. In over the line. He gets pushed by Malahoff. Hunter fires. In front. Esch makes the brilliant save. He freezes the puck. New York has their big guns going tonight.
And Jim, they're a team that'll run up the score if they're not challenged physically. They're getting way too much time with the puck out there.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Pekka. Pass back. Hammered. Big hit. Savage intercepts the puck. He misses the net. Whips it in behind the net. Brings it out. Played over the blue line. Shove. Right in front. He gets bowled over by Ragnarsson. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Hit. Passed across. Over the line. Shove. In the corner. Brings it out. Over the blue line. He gets laid out by Hammerlick. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Leveled. In over the line. Gigantic save. Moved across. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Checked. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Shoved. He got dropped. Across. One time. Huge save by DiPietro. Shoots the puck. Stick save. New York is under relentless pressure. Into the attacking zone. He gets worked over by Jesus. Played over. Played across. Scores! Looks like he was screened.
When they say timing is everything, that is what they mean.
Midway through the third, and it's a one-goal game.
Things just stopped going their way, and everyone in this arena felt it.
Short pass. Pass to the point. Round the back. Rookie. Backhanded shot. Hunter. Out of their defensive end. In over the line. Hit. Brings it out. Over the line. Moved over by Jonsson. Shoots the puck. Misses. Brings it out. Passed ahead. Into the attacking zone. Out of their defensive end. That's offside. Watch how quickly this guy gets down in his butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pass.
Flyers get the draw. Through center. In over the line. Shoved. Brings it out. Coast to coast. Over the blue line. Brings it out. Into the attacking zone. Wrist shot by Desjardins. DiPietro freezes the puck. New York has one of the most potent offenses in the league. Move the puck as well as any team, and they can score from almost every position.
Yeah, they're a tough test for any defense.
The faceoff goes to Philadelphia. He gets taken out by Hammerlick. In over the line. He gets run over by Desjardins. Brings it out. Over the line. Mowed down.
There's one to remember.
Out of their defensive end. Quick pass up. Over the blue line. Into the attacking zone. Moved ahead by Summit. In over the line. LaPointe shoots. Brings it up. Crushed. Over the line. Hard wrist shot by Asham. Blocked. Out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Stolen by Hamilton. Into the attacking zone. Shove. Delayed call against Philadelphia. Leclerc has been nailed for hooking. New York is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
Played over, in over the line. Checked. Across. Brings it out. Over the line. Big hit. Pekka out of their defensive end. Over the blue line. Shove. Brings it out. In over the line. He gets checked by Hammerlin. In front. He gets hit by Hunter. Brings it out. The Islanders are going to make a full change. Shove. Flattened. And out they come with a puck. Over the line. He gets hit by Hunter. This power play unit's having trouble getting anything going at all.
Well, they've been at work for a minute now and still have yet to record a single shot.
Shoots the puck. Ish makes an awesome save. Over, out of their defensive end. Into the attacking zone. Taken out. Brings it out. Over the blue line. Kavasha gets mowed down. Brings it out. Rubbed off the puck by Hammerlick. Over center. Knocked down. In over the line. In front. He gets rocked by Hunter. Brings it up. Into the attacking zone. Hit. Moved ahead. Brings it out. Over the blue line. He gets worked over by Janssen. Right in front. Pekka. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Knocked over.
He's a bit stunned after that one.
Into the attacking zone. Shove. Brings it out. Up through center. Flattened.
He got worked over on that one.
Radivojevich over the blue line. In front. He gets leveled by Martinek. Savage has such quick hands.
And it's not just his shooting. He's great on faceoffs. He can lift your stick and steal the puck before you can make a play.
Pekka wins the faceoff. He gets checked by Karpatsev. Moved over, out of their defensive end. Over the line. Leveled. Moved up. Brings it out. In over the line. He gets laid out by Pekka.
Nice delivery.
Brings it out. The Islanders are going to make a full change. Cranked him. Out of their defensive end. Leclerc corrals the puck. Laid out.
He got clocked that time.
Brings it out. Over the blue. Oh, off the crossbar. Across. Into the attacking zone. Right in front. Bumped by Hammerling. Flattened. Brings it out. In over the line. Asham scores the empty netter.
That goal will put the icing on the cake in this one. They took their chance, but came up empty this time.
Under a minute on the clock, and they're down by 2.
Jim, I'd say they're going to get ripped by their coach after this one.
Bumped off the puck. Johnson gets run over. Out of their defensive end. Over the line. Checked. In front. Big save by Esch. Played across. Over the blue line. Sent flying. Mowed down. Philadelphia's offside.
This guy's moving the puck so well, and it's paying off. He's got a pair of assists on 2 great passes.
He's really seeing the ice well. And the faceoff is won by Pekka.
Turn him inside out there.
Shoots quickly. Shot blocked by Desjardins. Turned away. Brings it up. In over the line. Kapanen. Backhand. It's all over. Philadelphia loses this game and sees its postseason come to an end. From Uniondale, New York, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.
You